Yo people, we are back. We're bulking on a budget again, so we're going to eat 225 grams of protein, which is going to be enough for pretty much everyone. It's going to cost us only £6.23 a day, so less than £43 for a week. So yeah, this full day of eating is very reasonably priced. However, I've actually done cheaper bulking on a budget video, so after this video, I'd recommend checking them out.
The way this video is going to work in terms of the cost of each meal is going to be the relative cost of each portion. So take this bag of oats for example, per 1 kilogram, I believe it's 70 pence. So if we had 200 grams of oats, which is a lot of oats, even for me, that would cost us 14 pence. So the requirements for each meal to qualify for this video, each meal needs to be high in protein, it's got to be cheap, and it has to be somewhat healthy.
So we're just going to get straight into meal number one.
What we're going to need for this meal is 3 large eggs, along with 100 grams of ham, 4 slices of wholemeal bread, and the choice of sauce is of course some tomato ketchup.
I can't remember the last time I scrambled eggs, to be honest with you. This could be a disaster waiting to happen, but so far, so good. I've actually tried to do it with some 1-calorie fry light spray, which isn't quite the same as, you know, some olive oil, is it? But when making do, oh wait, my toast, is that gonna burn? Oh, caught it just in time. And there it is. So I'll save these cinematic visuals because there's only so much excitement I can build up with, you know, egg and ham on toast. However, I can assure you that this is going to taste pretty decent, so I'll put the macros just there, and I'll put the cost breakdown of this meal just there. Right, it is time to get straight into meal number 2 because I'm one of them YouTubers that gets straight to the point and doesn't waste like 20 minutes of your time to show you 3 meals. So, because I'm pretty sad, can you do me a massive favour and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel below if you haven't already, and yeah, let's make this meal. So, we are going to need a tin of tuna, a handful of lettuce. Also, we're going to need 40 grams of reduced fat cheese. And last but not least, 2 bagels. Oh, and the choice of sauce is lighter than light mayonnaise from Bramwell. So per 15 grams is only 11 calories. That is decent. So obviously this meal is going to taste great as long as you like tuna. Otherwise then it probably won't. But it has 52 grams of protein and it's only going to cost you £1.31. So I'd say that that's pretty decent. So, total calories for this meal, we've got 682, made up of 88 grams of carbs, 12 grams of fats, and as mentioned, 52 grams of protein. And I'll put the total cost breakdown just there, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say, I'm gonna eat. Right, we are back from the gym, and when I say we, I mean me. I trained legs, and you know what, it's one of them sessions where it really didn't feel that pleasant. Anyway, we need to get on with meal number 3, which has a whopping 1,057 calories and contains 56 grams of protein. And the best thing about it, it's only gonna cost us £1.84. So, for the ingredients, what we're gonna need is 100 grams of Greek yogurt, 250 ml of semi-skimmed milk, 100 grams of mixed berries, 20 grams of spinach, 30 grams of peanut butter, 30 grams of honey, and lastly 30 grams of whey protein. And also, if you want to get protein at a discounted rate, use PW Brad at Protein World for 40% off. So what we've got to do is chuck all of that in this, blend that up. There we go, ready to blend. So we'll go with, I don't know, high setting, that'll do. And the last ingredient we need to finish this meal is 105 grams of honey nut cereal. So this is my little bulking hack. There is the cereal, here is the smoothie. We're just gonna dash that in there like that. Bit funky this is. I'm sure this looks a little bit weird, but trust me, it's decent. It's a bit fruity. Obviously as well, I don't put the whole smoothie in because I want to drink a bit as well, but there you go. So I'll put the price breakdown just there, and one thing to point out actually, this wouldn't look as weird if we didn't use the berries. It's just the colour that makes it look a bit odd, but trust me, it's sound.
Obviously, the more normal thing to do would be just to have milk with the cereal and then have the smoothie separately. Like if you've seen my other bulking on a budget videos, you might have seen that baked beans on pasta meal. And what's funny, that is my most viewed video with over 6,000 views. Every time I see it, it just makes me laugh. Anyway, it's time for the fourth and final meal, and this one you could say is a little bit more common. So, 3 ingredients for this meal, nice and simple. So we're gonna need 250 grams of potato wedges, 200 grams of mixed veg, and 200 grams of chicken breast. So if you wanted to make this meal a lot cheaper, then what you should do is go for chicken thighs rather than chicken breast. So the choice of seasoning for the chicken is some mixed spice, just because I ran out of Cajun seasoning. So I'll put the total macros for the day just there. The total cost for this full day of eating is £6.43, as you already know. The best way to tell me that these videos are useful is by liking the video and leaving a comment, and also subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. But that is all for today. Over and out. See you later.